Good morning, my friends. It is a very busy day in my Stampin' Up! World. Today is February 18th, right? I believe that's right. And Stampin' Up! Announced that we are having free shipping today, tomorrow, and Friday. So February 18, 19, and 20, you can get free shipping from Stampin' Up! With an order of $75 or more in the United States. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't forget to tell you guys that because it was sort of last minute for me. So I wanted to make sure that you knew about it. Okay, my friends, I am going to turn my camera over. Give me just 1 second. Today, we are using one of my personal new favorites. This is the Lovely Arrangements. It's got some beautiful, beautiful words in it. And then 2 flowers, open flowers, and then some leaves. So very simple stamp set. And when I first looked at this, I thought, what am I going to do with this stamp set? And oh my goodness, you guys, I have created jumbo amounts of cards with this stamp set. Seriously, I think I've created about 12, which for me is a lot because I tend to move on to other stamp sets. But what I love about this is I love the dies. This one is so cool. And then I love the sentiment labels. You can see that they fit these, the small one, and then it's got the big ones for these. So very, very cool stamp set. We are using, and I thought I'd show you this tip that I got. And I apologize to whoever I got the tip from because I can't remember. It was somebody on my team. But this is the new Secret C faux linen ribbon. Isn't that beautiful? It's absolutely gorgeous. But I used to secure my ribbon with washi tape. And someone said, hey, Barb, you know those little teeny weeny hair tie thingies? Which, no, I did not. Even though my hair is getting ridiculously long. I am about 3 months out from a hair appointment, 3 months overdue. But anyway, I got these on Amazon. They were like half this size. They stretch, obviously. And then all I have to do is wrap them around my roll of ribbon. If you guys already know this, my apologies, but I thought this was the coolest thing. And it just made keeping my ribbon organized so much easier. And today we are using a base of old olive cardstock. We're using a lot of stuff. Then we are using some Petal Pink because we are coordinating this with the designer paper that coordinates with this suite. Okay, isn't this pretty paper? Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so pretty. So don't forget to comment hashtag 42 for the instructions and all of the measurements and everything else that you'll need is in there. And this is just a 4 by 5 1/4 piece of basic white cardstock to put inside our card in case we want to write a message. The most important thing for me in creating a card is actually sending it. And I have a new community called Creative Living Room, and that is the whole purpose of that community is to make cards. You know, obviously we all love to make cards, but to keep it calm, to enjoy the process, and then to actually send the card. I'm really big on that these days. So you guys are probably tired of hearing me say that, but it's important. So we've cut 2 pieces of cardstock, 2 pieces of designer paper. And I kept my measurements pretty simple, except for one thing. The Petal Pink cardstock is 1/8 of an inch larger than what I cut the designer paper, which I believe this one is 1 1/4 by 5. So this would be, I don't know. It's in the measurements in there. Math is not my skill this morning. So I'm not giving myself a lot of room, which is okay. Secret C, there's a little bit of cloud cover in here, and then Petal Pink. This paper is so, so pretty. This is a very simple card, my friends. This card sketch will work with any designer paper that you have. And then I'm just going to overlap this a little bit. And I just want that little teeny border. I cut a lot of ribbon because originally what I wanted to do, well, I still want to do it, is wrap it around here and then tie a bow. Okay. And that obviously takes a lot of ribbon. But you guys know that sometimes I am not the best at cutting on camera or tying bows on camera. Okay, friends, send help. Barb is obviously not able to find her words this morning. So what I'm going to do is instead of wrapping it around and tying a bow, I am going to cheat. I call this Barb's faux bow. And I'm just going to cut that off right there. This ribbon, by the way, is absolutely beautiful to tie. It's so easy. It's a beautiful thick ribbon. And I'm just going to take some Scotch tape and I am just going to wrap this behind and I'm going to tape it down. If you do this correctly, you'll actually use less ribbon. I'm not worrying about that today, but because you can see I cut way too much there, which is going to make it harder to tie my ribbon, but that's okay. And if I wanted to, I could cut that off, but I'm not going to worry about it. And then I'm going to take the remaining amount of the ribbon and I am going to just tie it into a knot. Okay. And then I'm going to tie this into a bow. And the other nice thing about it is I can move it wherever I want. That's why I'm tying and putting the ribbon on first. Then we're just going to trim off. And what I love about this ribbon too is it's kind of shiny. I didn't expect that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and add this to my card base. And let me see here. Let me add this on. Oh, poo. Okay. I was going to put this on with Stampin' Dimensionals. Well, that's okay. I felt like this card needed a little bit of height right here, so I was going to add this on with Stampin' Dimensionals, but that's all right. Now I'm going to bring out the Secrecy ink pad. I've already cut this label out with my cut and emboss machine. That is a really cool size label, by the way. I really like it. I am going to just stamp this down. There we go. You know, I have to say, I was not a super strong fan of Secrecy when it first came out, and now I'm finding myself using it all the time. I love this color. It's very dark, but it's sort of a almost black, but I love it with our soft colors, and I've really fallen in love with this color. So I am going to go ahead and put this on, and I'm just going to secure it with a Stampin' Dimensional. I'm going to put 2 here. Let me put the Stampin' Dimensional. I'm going to add 1. I just tore the other one off. And then I'll put a Stampin' Dimensional here. If I can get it off with one hand. And then all I have to do is add 1 more Stampin' Dimensional right here, and I will be good to go, which is happy news. Ooh, I forgot my take your pick tool, and that hurts. So let's get this on the card. And if I wanted to, I can move this ribbon up or down because it's almost like on a runner with this ribbon. And there we have our finished card. Wow, I do not know why that's being so blurry today. There you go, friends. I'm even having trouble finding the word blurry. That's pretty sad. Okay, I told you, quick and easy card, but the designer paper does all the work. In fact, I can move that up if I want to. See, that's what I love. I kind of call this my slider ribbon. Now I can put it wherever I want, but I think I like it right there. All right, guys, let me move my camera over. Lisa, I think those leaves are gorgeous too. I think the die cut on them, I mean, the veining, like I said, I know you can't see that, but the veining on those leaves is just remarkable. Oh, Cindy, thanks for grabbing the tutorial. Okay, friends. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to blame it on the weather. I got enough sleep last night, but for some reason, Barb just cannot find her words today. So I'm going to let you go because I'm not making a whole lot of sense. But I will talk to you later. Don't forget free shipping for the next 3 days. Get a free stamp positioner, which I am going to be showing you guys soon. It's just been kind of a busy 2 weeks for me. And I think that's it. That's all I can think of anyway. All right, friends, I will talk to you soon. Have a great rest of your week. And please make a card and then send it. Somebody will really appreciate it. Talk to you later. Bye. If I can figure out how to turn off the camera, which is questionable at the moment.